we've got this equation right here, this formula, and what we're asked to do is solve it in terms of r squared. Which of the following expresses the square of the distance r from the radio in terms of the intensity of the radio signal and the power of the signal? So r squared, the square of the distance r, in terms of p and I. So we're going to have, and you notice in all of these answer choices, we've got I and P on the right-hand side and R squared on the left-hand side. That's what we're looking for. But you can't just rearrange them however you want. There are certain rules. And maybe it would be best to illustrate them using actual concrete numbers. You know that 30 divided by 10 is 3. That's fine. So you've got 30 on the top and 2 times 5 on the bottom, and that equals 3. But if we rearrange things, if we move this 2 times 5 over to the other side, if you multiply both sides by 10, then this becomes 2 times 3 times 5. The 2 and the 5 get over to the left-hand side. You're basically clearing the fraction, and then they're all, when you multiply them all up, you get equal to 30, which is the same 30 as we had from before. Then, if you really wanted to get 5 all by itself, you could divide both sides by 6. That, the 2 and the 3 would move over here. And we do know that 30 divided by 6 is 5. It's still true. It's still valid. So compare that with the different parts you have here. Instead of 30, it's P. Instead of 2, it's this 4 pi. Instead of 5, it's this yellow r squared. And instead of 3, it's I. You still have to do the same dance, the same movement. Multiply both sides of the equation by the denominator to clear the fraction. And you get 4 pi r squared I. And then, knowing that we want to get r squared by itself, we need to divide both sides of the equation by 4 pi and I, putting it back under here. So the movement is the same as here. It's just that now we have variables that are hard to check visually. It's hard to see, oh yeah, 30 divided by 6 is 5. I can see that. But here you can't. You just have to trust that you're moving them in the right direction by multiplying and dividing both sides by what you need to. In any case, this is how you get answer choice B, P over 4 pi I.